To the camera?
Yeah.
My name's Christiana Arango, and I graduated in 2017. All right. What's my job besides my job role?
Yeah.
Okay. My mind just went blank. Hold up. Okay. Currently, I'm a full-time filmmaker. I don't have like a regular 9 to 5. I just work on short films, feature films, freelance work, promo work, and by distributing my films and by hosting like filmmaking events and stuff like that, I'm able to live. So I actually started taking filmmaking classes in the middle school with Dr. Hooper, and then I continued when I got to the high school, of course. The class was a great way for me to learn Final Cut, learn Premiere, get my hands on a camera. It was my first time making like short films using my fellow classmates as actors and working on a script, and it really just allowed me to get my feet wet with having an idea, seeing it through, shooting it, editing it, and then being able to share it with my friends. I also remember when we first got the lights on the football field, I did a video about that. When we had Spirit Week, I was able to do videos about that. And it just really allowed me to build my confidence from a young age and get experience while still in school. Say what? And y'all call him Mr. Ingram now?
No, Coach I.
Coach I, okay. So Coach I had an impact on me, not only because he was the teacher of, the film class when I was in it, and he taught me how to really edit on Final Cut and Premiere, but he also really gave me opportunities to branch out and make videos. I remember like sometimes I would get out of class and be able to go around and interview students or interview our principal at the time or our athletic director. And he really just enabled us to get that experience, and his confidence in us, I think, was contagious. So therefore we believed in ourselves, and we were confident enough to stand up in front of our classmates and show up in the cafeteria with the camera and go around and interview people. And Winslow and Coach I believing in us and giving us those opportunities from a young age set the foundation for us to go forward and really pursue it as a career and take it that much farther. So the environment in class was kind of 50-50. You had the kids who treated it like study hall. They didn't understand the value of learning film production in school, the fact that we had these computers and these cameras, and they just kind of treated it like a free period. And then you had the students who were serious, and we would band together and make our projects and get better, and we were excited to show up. And you got the green screen wall and all the Macs, and it was just a really good environment. And like I said, it just enabled us to try things, edit things, shoot things, and get into the rhythm of like a workflow of shooting and then editing. And it really just cultivated an environment for us to flourish and grow. So I still have all my projects that I did while in high school. They're in a Google Drive, so I watch them back time to time just to see how far I've come. There was one short film that I did here about drug awareness, and it's really like funny and embarrassing to watch now. But that was my first time really having like a cast and doing like a bigger short film. But also when the football field got their lights, and I did the video about such a big, like, monumental moment for the community and the football team and the school, it was really cool to be a part of that. So when I was in high school, I just wish that someone had told me how hard it is to get into the film industry. I feel like there was more of a focus on like a little bit of sports cinematography when I was in high school. And even now, I think sports cinematography is a little easier to get into. Filmmaking is a bit harder to get into, and I wasn't prepared for that gap. But then I ended up deciding that I was going to become the person that would close that gap. And once I started tackling things and moving in that way, the success came and my momentum came, and that's why I'm able to do what I do now. And that's why I'm so happy to be here today to continue to close that gap for the students that are coming up and discovering if this is what they want to do. Thank you.